Have you ever heard someone say, "Don't give up"? Well, there was a man who didn't listen to that advice, and as a result, he missed out on something incredible. Let me explain. In John chapter 9, we meet a man who was born blind. This wasn't like a temporary blindness where maybe he had an illness or something had happened and his eyes were just shut. No, he was truly blind from birth. And so he lived his entire life not seeing anything at all. One day, though, as he was begging at the temple, he heard people talking about a man named Jesus who had come and who had the power to heal the sick. And this man who was blind thought, "Wow, maybe I should go see him and ask him for help." So he went to where Jesus was and cried out, "Rabbi," that is, "Teacher, I want to see." Now he was blind, so he couldn't see Jesus. He was just going by what he heard. And in response, Jesus did something very interesting. He spat on the ground and made mud and then placed it on the blind man's eyes. Now, this doesn't sound very sanitary, but I think Jesus did this to get the man's attention. Because up until this point, this man had never seen Jesus. So Jesus was trying to get him to pay attention. He said, "Go wash in the pool of Siloam," meaning this was a pool that was nearby. "Go wash yourself in that pool." So the man went, washed himself, and when he came back, his eyes were opened and he could see. Isn't that amazing? Here, in this blind man who had never seen anything, Jesus gave him the greatest gift of all, the ability to see. But there's another layer to this story that I believe is even more amazing. You see, throughout the Bible, Jesus is called the light of the world. In John chapter 8, he says, "I am the way, the truth, and the life." And in chapter 14, he tells Philip, "He who has seen me has seen the Father." In other words, Jesus is saying that in order to see God, you don't need your physical eyes, you need your spiritual eyes. And it's by putting your trust in Him that you can see God. Many people pass by Jesus every day, and they do unsee Him because they do unbelieve in Him. But those who put their trust in Jesus, He opens their spiritual eyes so they can see God. So I ask you today, have you placed your trust in Jesus? Have you surrendered your life to Him? If you haven't, I encourage you to do so now. For Jesus is the light of the world, and He wants to bring light into your life. He wants to open your spiritual eyes so you can see Him. If you prayed this prayer, I would love to know. Please write in the comments. Let us know that you've opened the eyes of your heart and received Jesus as your Savior. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe. Till next time, be blessed.